Oh man, what's going on today? Just got out the shower, got the fresh Chad Keegan YouTube channel Truck Edition Spectacular shirt on. Oh man, we're getting ready to fire up the blue truck here. We're getting ready to go do some carny shit. We're getting ready to go work for the circus today.
On the show, on the Chad Keegan YouTube channel show.
Climbing all over the seats in here. Oh, we're gonna get all this thing opened up. It's gonna be a hot one today. I'm talking a total scorcher. Let's get the smoker's vent open. Up back here, yeah. Get her open. And get this window open too over here. This smoker's vent and this window all the way down. We're cranking it all the way down because we want max airflow coming in here today, didn't you know? Let's fire this thing. Still need to fix my fuel sending unit I plopped around and snapped off and gummed up and fixed, and it'll do that, but it bounces around, so it's what it is. Just like that. All right, I'll be back. Well, we are, folks. Just pulling out of the house here. Running over to Delphus, grabbing some carny rides. I got 3 trailers I gotta get, then they're going to Willard, Ohio for some festival or carnival or whatever. Just got off the phone with a broker. He's letting them know I was on my way. Told him I was sorry it's gonna be a little bit later than usual. I told him I was gonna be there at 10 and then I'm probably gonna be around 10:30ish. He said, no big deal, just go do what you gotta do. You know, check out the trailers, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I'll send you pictures of everything, buddy. They like to see this truck. They're like, whoa, when they see this shit, so it's all good. I'll catch back up to you when I get over there. I'll do a little bit of shooting, talk about each trailer, this and that. So it's what it is. Enjoy the show. Looks like we're getting ready to pull up to where we need to be. I'll get out and walk around and find out what's going on, where I need to go, what trailers I'm getting and stuff like that. It looks like they're all 3 maybe right there. Oh, that one's on the fucking ground, so I don't know what's going on with that unless that's in like a okay, that's a pickup thing. I'm basically gonna have to pull over here and then go walk around and find somebody and see what's going on. That's not one. None of these are them. Huh. Okay, that might be the ride. That's a fun slide, never mind. All right, folks, let me go see what's up and then I'll come back once I figure out where the fuck is going on here. That's probably the shit right there that I need to get one of them. I'm gonna pull over here and then I'm gonna get out and walk around and then I'll get back with you once I figure out what I'm getting here. Yeah, Carney. Big Trash is in town, baby. I need to get back down there. I don't know how to fucking get down there though. I need to go figure it out. I'll be back. All right, let's do a quick walk around real quick, get you in on some of this. Just hooked up to this. They want me to take this ride first, apparently, so that's what I'm taking. Hopefully everything's locked in. It looks like it is. Some pins right there. Looks like you just pull those pins and those things come out. Pull that pin, that drops down. Tires. It's supposed to be about 30,000 pounds is what the weight was rated. I don't know, though. It could be different, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're carnying it up today. I'll hook everything up in a second here. I just figured I'd give you a rundown real quick what we're gonna look like. Now Frank would look really cool pulling this crap because You know what I'm saying? Since he's green and stuff, but there's a big electrical trailer basically that they run all their electricity off. That's what I'm getting to. That's 40,000 pounds, or it's supposed to be 42. And there's a little pub trailer that people are sleeping in over there. That'll probably go next. I don't know though. We'll see what happens. She said the boss was sleeping, so it's what it is. I ain't waking nobody up. I'll just do what I got to do. If this is what he wants me to do, it's what he wants me to do. So that's what's up. Man, what's going on? This thing is pulling fucking amazing. I'm talking. This thing is pulling great. I would say it's probably about 25K, if that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe a little more. But I like these little short things. We're just cruising along down Highway 30. This isn't an interstate. Push about 70-ish. Man, I took that thing apart yesterday, checked all the wiring. I completely took that thing apart too, and it worked for like maybe 5 minutes when I first started out this morning, and then it stopped, and then it worked again. I need to find a new one. It's like a 6-plug on the back. That's a magnetic one. I've got the numbers and everything because there was a sticker on the top that I peeled off because it wouldn't come out of the dash because it was just swollen up and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just cruising along here. Looks like I've got about, right there, if you could see that, 45 miles, 50 minutes to go. I'll be there about 12:50. Drop this thing really quick and haul ass back. Got that much fuel. The diesel prices over in Beaver Dam, Ohio are amazing. $3.44, I think, a gallon for credit. I think it was $3.38 for cash, but I'll just use my card. Too bad I don't get an actual discount for that. If I did, I'd be getting it for like $2.80 or something a gallon, but I'll definitely take advantage of that and top off. So far I've got the EFS card, but I don't think I get a discount with that. You know, I've only got $90 on it, so I'll be using my personal credit card to fill up until this load right here. I'll basically tell her to put on my fuel card. That way I've got money for fuel for next week and stuff like that. And it ain't no big deal if, you know, some of my money goes to fuel and some goes to my bank account, because if I can get 2 or 3 good solid runs, or 2 or 3 tanks of fuel out of one run like this, I'm definitely taking advantage of that, because then I don't have to worry about taking fuel out of my actual pay, and everything's going to be basically profit, because I've already paid for like my insurance and stuff for this month, so everything's basically paid for this month. Just had to pay my $22.90 the other day too. Still need to do my Kentucky. I don't figure that out. I got to figure out how to get onto that. I tried to do on their website, and they basically gave me the boot, so I'll need to be doing my IFTA and my stuff like that. But I need to, when I get some downtime, maybe tomorrow morning first thing, if I book a load right away, I will check out the Kentucky and give them a call and say, hey, how do I do this? Because I got to figure out how to file that, because I got to do it every month, even if I don't run down there. But I know I'll be running down there pretty soon, because hopefully I'll be headed down to see old Timmy Gentry or James Pretty, Don McCord, maybe Garrett if I'm lucky. He might swing through. I don't know. He's a busy guy running those little pub containers, so it's what it is. But yeah, we'll catch back up with you after a bit. Just figured I'd get you in on a little bit of driving, even though this is flat and boring land here. Well, we're about here. Yeah, it's 103. I'm on this 103 right here, and they say it's in a mile and a half there's a bridge that's 13.2, so I had to sit there and stop for a second, grab my phone, and look up some shit, because I was like, great, I won't be fucking trying to pull around in here. And the chick just gave me a pin drop location of where this stuff's supposed to go, so I don't really necessarily have a clue. Looks like there's some lights set up here at the Willard City Pool. Festival in the park, July 7th, 8th, and 9th. Fireworks. That's this weekend. So, yeah, carnival's in town, kids. They're over at the pool freaking out. I have no clue. Okay, maybe up to the left, up here. Looks like there's some pavilions or something. Or baseball stadiums, at least. Okay, I think I should be dropping somewhere around in here. Empty parking lots. Maybe. I'm gonna pull up in here and talk to these dudes. Don't know what else fucking them dudes. They said to go over here to this parking lot where the stuff's gonna be, the rides are gonna be at. So I'm just gonna bust the UE here, whip it around, then pull back in there. I'm just gonna drop along the edge. They can move it whenever they fucking get here. Well, whenever they get here, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know where they want this crap at or where they want it set up, but there is, he does have a day cab semi that's a little KW that he's gonna be pulling. I think he pulls his camper over, his personal office and camper, etc. is what the gal said. That's where he was at sleeping when I first whipped through there, so that's what it is, man. Just nice, this is not a very busy road. And yeah, that bridge kind of freaked me out at first. Of course, there's a fucking cop here. Okay, he's going out the other drive. Yeah, come and say something to me. Actually, you know what? I think I might just drop it right here. Level is what it is. So I'm gonna get out and handle business here. I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. It's crazy because these things have their own crank handle for each side of the landing gear. It's insanity. Well, I'm back. I'm over back over here to Delphus. Nobody speaks English, so I'm like sitting there hollering at some girl like, no English, and I'm like, well, who speaks English, you know, blah blah blah. Man, this is a nice ass place over here. Looks like there's 2 schools that use this football stadium here, but that's artificial turf, and there's a pool right over here, man, and there's a ton of bodies over here, folks. I'm about half tempted to throw my chunks on and go jump in it for a swim, but I think when I come back, I doubt anything's gonna be open, but boy, wouldn't that be nice if there was a shower I could use for, or just jump in there. But the net over in Willard, there's a pool over there too, so it's all good. But yeah, I'm just glad he's up now, so I can at least talk to somebody in English and I'd let him know what, you know, would be best to run. And I hope to God I don't have to take that little pup trailer out through the grass and stuff and off this fucking curb. I may see if he'll pull it over for me and drop it over here. That way it's a little bit easier for me to get it and stuff. But it's what it is. All these people are staring at me like I'm a weirdo. No, I'm just a guy in a frickin' semi here. They got some trailer parked right in front of that too, so I guess, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna sit right here like this. Fire up that thing. I'm at least getting in this motherfucker. I'll be back. This thing is actually pretty quiet. I'm getting ready to pull this over next. Insane. Must be the grounds. Yeah. Nice Kenworth mud flaps there. Probably for that guy. More stands and stuff. Well, folks, your boy's done enlisted in the carnival here. I'm basically running over with these guys because this next ride here, they said they need the generator. It's on super singles and they need the generator to be able to lift the ass end of it up if they blow a tire for some odd reason. And so basically we're gonna go over together. There's one dude that can drive truck and he's the only one, and everybody else drives pickup truck, but there's 2 semis. And he said most of the time he just shuttles back and forth and he'll grab one truck, take something over and grab, but this so far of a run, they need both trucks because if something happens, there's a little one right here, but it's not putting out enough power to be able to move this thing. This ride over here, which we'll get your eyes on it real quick. This guy right here. So I'm basically waiting for him to hook up to this with a Mac, and then he's going to pull the Kenworth out of that, and then I'm going to hook up to that because he's going to use the Kenworth to pull his house, which is over there. And then there's a real small trailer straight across the basketball court that I'm going to be pulling. That's called the bunk house over. And then these guys are going to be running in pickup trucks and box vans and stuff like that. So I just told him, I said, hey, look, I got to stop through and get some fuel. But I'm going to let him know about the rest area on 30. If they don't need to get fuel, they can just keep going and then wait there for me. And then when I come back, they're basically going to follow me to where they're going, because I told him, you know, this generator and stuff over here, it's got a low belly. There's no way on 67 you'd hit that tracks and you drag it. So probably with this ride too, because it's awful low. But yeah, he said that. I told him, I said, dude, I think that ride probably weighed about 12 to 15,000 pounds. He's like, nah, it's got to weigh more than that. But like, I need fuel bad at Beaver Dam. I should have stopped before, but I didn't. So it's really not that big of a deal. As long as I can get the generator and start heading, it'll be okay. So yeah, there he's hooking up to it from the side, because they got this little strawberry ride right here. They're hooking up onto the back of this truck and trailer, and I don't have no clue how this thing even hooks up there, unless it's like that's a stationary ride that doesn't move, and it just, they slide it up with a thing. I have no clue, man. This is insane. This is an adventure, I can tell you that much right now, and I'm only freaking 50 miles from my house. But I did tell him, hey, look, if you need some help, you know, let me know and I'll help you move to the next one. He said he's going to Warren, Ohio after Sunday, so I'll give him my contact information. We'll see what's going on. I'm gonna get out and try to help him hook up here maybe if he needs it, but he's got somebody. I'll just go help him, because that's the kind of guy I am. Well, I'm still sitting here about fucking 25 minutes later, half hour later. Yeah, they're winching that strawberry ride up. They just winch that up, man. If I'd have known this shit wasn't going to be ready, I would have just stopped and gotten fuel. I'm not necessarily worried about running out, but just, you know what I'm saying? Dragging that fucking heavy ass thing through there. Could have just went and bobtailed in and made it quick, but I thought, I'll have time. I'll just be able to run and grab this next one and go and blah, blah, blah. And it's just not working out like that. So it's just what it is. Yeah, they're just, he tried backing up under this and kind of messed his fifth wheel handle up. So now they're sitting over there banging on that thing. It's just hot. 89 feels like 93. The truck's actually just barely running over 180 right now. So, and I've idled since I pulled in at 3 o'clock 45 minutes ago. So, jeez, oh geez. I'd really like to go to Beaver Dam and fill up, because they got some cheap ass fuel, 340 something at the Flying J, and I could really use a couple showers added to my, or at least a shower added to my fill-up point. So I may look around here and see if there's anything local and go fill up, but really don't want to. There is a Pacific Pride down the road, but I don't know if I can use an actual credit card for that. My EFS only has 90 bucks, which that's better than nothing, but it's all the way across town, and 66 is closed through town, so there's a bunch of detours and shit. Yeah, look at him shoving that up, man. Can you see that or not? This is crazy. It's just madness here. Well, let's see, trucker path. Okay, so there's parking. Let's see if there's any truck stops around Delphus. Nope. 16 miles to Shawnee. Flying J Beaver Dam's 20 miles away, so details. 3:35, 20 hours ago. Let's see what the pilot is here. The pilot has a well, the pilot's 336, maybe out 335. Yeah, either one of them I'll run over there. 22 miles away, 25 miles away. So we got 20 miles worth of diesel in our tanks, I guarantee that. Forgot my little flashlight though at the house, so I had to stick my phone down in there, and it's kind of hard to see because it's dark. But once I hook up to that, I may have a little bit of shade there. I'll be able to get the phone down in there, a little better view, and check some stuff out. But I'm sitting here waiting, texting the old lady, Kimberly Dawn. Said probably won't be home till after midnight. And she said, geez, and I said, that's Carnival trucking. All right, looks like he's hooked up to him finally. Yeah, this bunkhouse and stuff is up on a freaking curve, so I'm gonna be running down a curve when I'm not real happy about that. I may have him drag it off so I don't rip off my front mud flaps and stuff when we get back, because he said he uses the KW. He's taking the Mac right now. He'll come back with a KW and we'll do some stuff, because he'll probably just ride back with me, so it's what it is. Yeah, all these raise and lowers are electronic, so that's why he needed the generator hooked up to it still. But it's life, man. They were probably sitting there waiting around on me anyways. But man, am I salty and gross. Man, do I need a shower or to jump in. It'll be too late to jump in one of these pools, or that's what I would do. So I'm gonna go see what these guys are up to and at least be in the mix. Maybe I'll get some phone footage for you, I don't know. Well, I'm pulling out. Nice thing about this place is there is like a turnaround that goes all the way around this park. So I can run it basically around. I don't have to worry about cutting through town or anything like that. Dude's super cool. Just gave me his number. He told me go ahead and go because they're going to be like another hour packing shit up and whatnot. And I'm just sitting there waiting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get fuel because I need to get fuel. And then once I get up there, I'm just going to give him a buzz and say, hey, look, this is where I'm at. Worst case scenario, I'll go pull up on 30 off of, I'll just sit at the truck stop and wait. I'll go in and get me a bite or something. There's some restaurants kind of around there. I'm sure somebody's going to want to talk to me about my truck or, you know, that kind of shit. So it's just what it is. Yeah, just cruise around. Go ahead and get over, bud, because I ain't moving. I can't get over you. Fucking guy. What's wrong with people? What is wrong with me? What's going on, folks? Sorry it's going to be a little bumpy. Just grab my phone real quick. The GoPro's in the truck. I had to get fuel, so I came in. I left a little bit earlier. Come get fuel. He said they were going to come, but they didn't come. So I grabbed a sandwich because I ain't ate all day, and I've been just stuffing since I've been home, man. I'm freaking guts, needed something. Plus, I wanted a Mountain Dew. I usually don't drink soda, but I know tonight's going to be a long one, so I grabbed one. So I parked over back here. Check that out, little chapel truck. And I figured that I would sit back here and eat and chill. Yeah, you want to go second chance chapel or you want to go to hell with Chad? Pick your poison, boys. So yeah, that's what's going on. Get you a little better close up. Yeah, so now I'm going to go catch up with them. They just passed. They didn't want to get fuel, whatever. So we're going to go run us down a convoy. Well, there's the gang ahead of me. I just caught up with them. It took me a decent minute for me to catch up with them, but finally catching up with them here. I see the strawberry from a ways back, probably about 2 miles back. Once I crossed over 23 to 30, back to 30, I see the strawberry in the distance, and I thought, man, that's got to be them. So here I am catching up with a convoy, and I'm going to lead them into town. That way they know where to go, and they don't have to worry about anything. But man, I was hauling ass too. I was pushing 70. I was talking to my wife on the phone, and she's like, well, how many rides is there? There's got to be more. And I was like, dude, there's rides they pull with their vehicles too. So we got the old carny convoy going on now, boys. Big Daddy's going to Circus, boys. Woo! Hey, there's even a slide. That's what's up. Perfect. And here we go. Here's the merry-go-round, the Ferris wheel. he offered me a smoke when I first got there. We was kind of dicking around, standing around and shit. Yeah, a pack of reds in the sand and hand me. I was like, nah, I'm good, dude. Yeah, they're totally rolling 60. That's it. So I was hauling ass to catch them. That is for sure. 4.5 miles, which is nice. Then I'll be getting off and basically running 2-lane state route. So that's what's up. We'll catch up with you. Well, we done made her with the second load. That was nice coming up and passing. They just followed me then. Basically getting their rides and stuff set up wherever they want them, and then I am going to come over here and park pretty much over here against the concrete. That way you don't have to worry about moving nothing anymore. Then these guys will unhook the shit and they'll drop the rides or whatever. So waiting on the old strawberry to move. I can probably go now once this box truck goes. Yeah, I don't know, man. He must have some troubles driving that thing and turning it around and stuff. That's what it is. They just straighten that thing out there, old boy. Jesus, criminy. I already got my landing gear halfway down too. This is what kind of guy I am. Dragging her up to corner. Nice porta-john right over there. That's what's up. All right, I guess I'll catch back up with you. I mean, I don't know, man. There's just a lot going on right now. I pretty much went on duty, then I go off duty, then I drive, then I go on duty, then I go off duty, then I drive. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm doing today. Yeah, that was cool though at the truck stop doing that, and then catching them was fun too. So it's whatever. It's whatever today, man. Back. Just got over here, back over here. I've been over here for a while, probably about 45 minutes. Yeah, I pulled in a little after at like 9, and just coming to hook up this bunkhouse. Everything was still hooked up. So I'm coming back through here because there's really nowhere to get through besides jumping the curb, and I really didn't want to jump the curb over by where I had been pulling everything else out because there's really, I mean, it was super tall. So I'm just sliding through this section right here because I'm pretty sure I can fit the truck through here. I thought I could at least. So we're going to find out real quick how much room we got and if we can fit through here or not. I think I can. I think I can. Yeah, I got plenty of room to fit through here because this bunkhouse is right on the other side of this basketball court and stuff. And yeah, I just told him, I said, well, I'm worried about my front mud flaps and shit getting ripped off, so it's what it is. I just went around the corner because there was a spot where there was like, I seen people drive through that section, so I knew I could get through there, dragging some shit around, so it's what it is. Oh shit, there's a fucking cord right there. Actually, I may get up on top of the truck and throw it over each stack. Basically jumped up there, grabbed it, moved it over the stack. I'm gonna drive forward. I'm gonna jump back up there. I'm gonna do the same fucking thing for that one. I'm gonna throw it over that stack. And then I'm gonna drive up through there, get to where I need to go. You know what I mean? Good times. Good times, thanks to trucking, and I didn't take nothing out. Yeah, just threw it over the other side. It was caught up on one of the lights, and just threw it up over the other side, and now we're driving through. That's what's up. Yeah. Good. Yeah, That's the only thing that sucks about having these tall ass stacks. And I'm here sitting here thinking maybe I need to undo one of take the stacks off and put smaller ones with rain caps. That way I don't have to deal with this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's what it is though. Let's kill these lights for these guys. Oh man, we are back home finally. Man, what a day. Let's get you out of here, David. Let's get you out of here. Man, that is exhausting. That's exhausting. Stopping and waiting. That's the worst part, man, because once the caffeine starts flowing for me, I'm ready to go. And a couple times we had to stop and wait. It was just, oh, it was rough. It was rough, folks. Oh man, but I made it. Whew, I made it. And I didn't shoot any footage of the little pup trailer, the bunkhouse, because when I got back, and then I waited, and I waited, and I waited, then they came, and then I had to position myself because it was up, and I had to go up on a curve and stuff, and to get it in the grass, and then I waited, and then I waited, and then finally I got to hook up with it, and I was just boom. He's like, go ahead and go. It's going to be a while for me. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, if it's going to be a while for you, then I'm definitely not going to get home until like 3 o'clock in the morning or something. But I made it, so I'm done. I'm shutting this thing down. Oh, I'm shutting this thing down. I'll drain there and go inside and take a shower and get a Miller Lite. It's freaking Miller time. It's Miller time. Well, I'm back at it, folks. It's Sunday, about 1:30 in the afternoon. Headed back over to Willard where I dropped that carnival stuff because I am going to help him move the stuff back down to down towards Dayton, Warren County, Ohio. So that's where I'm starting off. I've had about I probably had a close 7 days at the house, besides the Wednesday when I left. So you know, I had some decent time at home, got to spend some time with Kim. She knows that you know, over the holiday and stuff, she knows that some guy just passed me. Can't get into gear because I'm trying to hold you now. She knows it's time for me to go back to work, so it's what it is. She's gone at a baby shower anyway, so it's whatever. Hook you up back here, that way maybe we can shoot some over the shoulder stuff. We'll get into it later, but for now, taking off. Check this little guy out in here. I come up through here the other day when I was coming back, and I thought, oh my goodness. If you ain't in the middle, you might be eating something. 10 foot, howdy. Let's give her the old tutor when we go through. Yeah. How you like me now? Well, I'm over here, backing up now. I just went over and changed some fuel filters on his little Kenworth. Maybe I'll get into that later or not, I don't know. Just got over there. Done, I'm gonna back up now. I'm backing up right now, basically, to, I gotta get to the little bunkhouse that I'm taking first. And it's kind of crammed in here. It's the last thing that I dropped on Wednesday night when I was over here. And this guy's fucking car's right here. And it should be all right though. I got enough room to slide in. He's gonna move it anyways. I'm gonna have him move it. So, because I gotta shoot this freaking thing at an angle, because they got other stuff sitting right up next to it, and they didn't plan very well for Big Daddy come and get this first thing. So, whatever though. I'm gonna have to get out and see where I'm at and shoot that corner, because I can't really tell from my mirrors. Do it. Hopefully shit ain't too wet and I don't have a problem or get stuck, because it rained yesterday and this ground looks like it's freaking saturated. The last thing I need is to get stuck here. You know what I mean? Possible. I gotta go line up my fifth wheel real quick. Sure off on me. I'll be right back. Well, I'm hooked up to this thing. This freaking trailer sucks. It takes forever to air up. I'm probably waking up the guy, the boss here, wailing on this thing, but I gotta get air to it so I can freaking move it. Once it goes, it's fine. It's that initial bump for it to go. That was a pain in the ass. I backed right up though. The guy was down there. I had one of these guys look at it, watch it, and then it was fine. So we'll see if we can go now. If we got enough air in there. So finally. All right, we're good. We got it. I got a guy over here waving me on. So straight. Perfect. Well, now it's time for me to fill my logs out and get the old coloring book going, if you know what I mean. Figure out where I'm going here. One thing that's nice, I stopped in Willard the other day and I'm starting in Willard again today, so that's what my logs will say. All the BS I did, not writing her down because, well, we don't need to, because just don't need to, folks. So that's what's going on the show. I'll get you out here in a second. We'll do a quick walk around and make sure that the lights and stuff are going. So see, it's 4:10, so we'll do 4 o'clock for a pre-trip. Go from there and we'll catch you later. Let's get you out real quick and we'll do you the walk around. I'm at the Pilot and Beaver Dam. Stop to fill up real quick because this is probably the cheapest fuel I'd be able to get. So here we go. We got this little bunkhouse, shower and stuff in here, some sleeping and whatnot. Oh, those are sticking on me. I have to fix that. Oh, and a single axle. You could doubles and triples this if you had the endorsement and stuff, but I don't. Old boy asked me if I had it the first day and I said no, sorry bud. But yeah, it's what it is. It's not bad. It pulls nice. This thing's probably on like 20-some thousand, if that. Maybe 15, I don't know. But just filling her up here. Filled my numbers and stuff in here. Not the best job, but it's what it is. I'll touch it up another day. But yeah, bam, just filling her up. They just clicked off, so that's what's up. Man, what is going on, y'all? Probably look wasted because I have been drinking and I worked my ass off last night. I was up for probably like 20, 30, probably 34 hours straight, close to 40 hours straight. From the time I woke up yesterday, had hit 24, and then plus some. I went till like 2 p.m. and then I finally passed out for a couple hours. I'm in Lebanon, Ohio at the Warren County Fairgrounds. I moved some more carny stuff. I know you probably can't see that. There's one ride right there. There's a bunch of crap down there, and then there's some stuff over there. And they pretty much closed up in Willard last night at like 10 o'clock, but I went over around 4, swapped some filters for the dude, and then I grabbed the one of the houses, one of the pup trailers, and moved it over here. And then I went back and they all were getting ready to leave. Well, they had already left actually, and I got there around 11 and I grabbed the generator, and then I pretty much ran up with them. I got in front of them for a while, and then I ended up pulling over and redoing my logs because midnight had hit, and then I basically sucked tying tit and just followed them. But they were, you know, in a whole crew, they were going super slow down the interstate. There's like 9 of us in the carny convoy, if you will. So then I went back this morning, I grabbed one more load and I got here, and I didn't tape any of the footage because I was just, you know, focused on getting here safe and making sure that I got paid and stuff like that, and didn't have any accidents and whatnot, so it's just what it is. but made it over here. The one little ride that I'd pulled before and I'd showed pictures of on the Facebook, enter here, ended up breaking free on me when I was in Columbus and coming loose, so I had to pull over real quick and make an emergency stop on 71 where there's a big enough section where I could, and taking care of it. Luckily I fixed it, took care of what I needed to, got her back in place, drove the west way out, and then pretty much grabbed the six-pack because it was Monday morning at like 10:30. Started drinking, and then there's a little Firestone pizza place right down the way that I walked to and got some stuff, and then walked by a place and there was a six-pack there, so I picked it up and started drinking again, and it's just what it is. But yeah, not too bad for a Monday. I'm already 2K plus for the week. Feeling good for the month because everything's paid for, and just kind of hanging out, living my best life. You know, I wanted to try and grab a load and keep working, but there was no way, man. I needed sleep, and I needed sleep. So, you know, Kim's stressing on me about sleeping, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna drink and then pass out and sleep, like a good night's sleep. And I said I'm not leaving until I feel like I'm rested and fully rested, because I really don't have to do much. I'm probably 2.5 hours away from home, so if I needed to, I'd just bobtail home and go home. But I'll sleep in a truck and stuff like that, because if I can find a load tomorrow from around here and keep going and start making some money, I will. I was off for probably about 6 or 7 days at the house for the 4th of July and the week after and things like that. You know, I did work and run the carny stuff, and then took a couple more days off, and it felt like I was home forever. So I feel like, you know, I spent enough time with her, and I told her, I said, it's time for me to go back to work and make some money, because I got, you know, things to accomplish. So it's just what it is, you know. Me sitting down here for a couple days, or at least one full solid 24 hours, is not going to kill me. It'd probably be good for my body, just to recoup and stuff. And I told her when I was talking to her on the phone this morning, I said, look, if I got to go get a hotel room, you know, to where I'm sleeping in a bed and getting that full Monty, putting air conditioning on and passing out like that, I will. But this isn't bad. I'm fine with this. So it's just what it is. That's trucking. No money. That's trucking mine. So yeah, we'll see what's going on next. We're on to our next adventure, because they're here for 2 weeks. They're not moving. Their fair starts on the 17th, so they're basically gonna set up this week and get everything ready, and, you know, just hang out this week. So it was crazy last night, though. I mean, that was some stuff I'll never forget. Good memories. Like, I'm making bonds and stuff like that, and I appreciate the business I'm getting, dealing with these guys and stuff like that. And these dudes are super straight. You know, I feel like if there was a problem and something happened, they'd be right there to help you, and that's one thing you can't really rely on or count on anymore these days. So that's kind of nice and cool. But hey, man, for that, I'm wasted, and I'm like sleep deprived, and yeah, hopefully I'll sleep all night long. All night long. Ooh yeah. All night long. Ooh yeah.